Yeah, no dash cover. Well, we're at the house on the lake, and it's pouring rain, and we got two couples with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10 little babies. Where'd they go? There they are. 10 little babies there, and I got the tailgate window wide open, and I gotta go get insulation for my contractor. And I just had mommy and daddy and 3 babies. Over there somewhere, I got it on Zoom, I know, but it's pouring here. 4 or 5 babies. Oh, pooping all over the place. Making a mess. Mom, back. Beep, beep. Oh, we're going downhill. I'm going to get water in my tailgate. I just dried it out yesterday. Got soaked again. Yeah, we got Canada geese. I'm going to go play with the BMW for a minute. The contractor wants his insulation. Well, the rain slowed down. Look at the friggin' puddle I got right in front of the door. I couldn't even get out of the truck. Luckily, I was able to back it in to this little garage where we keep the lawnmowers. And I've got to get some insulation. Poof. Poof. Whee! Yikes. There they go. Stuff it full. We need insulation to keep the cold out and the warmth in and the sound elsewhere. How's our little Canada geese doing? Oh, holy cow, it's the whole family. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 little in the brood. 15 little ones. Yep. Maybe they eat the grub. That would be nice. Oh, we got more there. Of course. Yep. And I think we had more over there somewhere, but maybe they went around to the front of the house or the back of the house. So what am I doing here? I am putting insulation in the back of the Suburban. I got 2 good contractors, $75 an hour for 2 guys. Whoo, baby! But they're smart. They work hard. They think about the job. And one said, back up the truck into the warehouse, empty it, and then back it up into the little garage and fill it up. No sheetrock here. Solid, knotty pine. And I don't know how to turn the light on. I think the light switch is in that garage, which is rented, and this is ours, so maybe I'll hop in the trailer and hope it doesn't teeter-totter and I go flying. There's our Canada geese. Yep, there they are. Raining through the weekend. It's the Memorial Day weekend. And there's a big local car show tomorrow, which is unbelievably going to be rained out. First time in ages. And there's Musclepalooza Sunday, which is going to be rain dated to Monday. How do you like that? I just noticed how close I am to the garage molding. Yep, I think I made it in by nothing. I just noticed. I never even thought about it. I was so concerned about getting as close as I could to the side. Already smashed up. Pisser's nice bodywork. Mrs. CW did it. Wasn't me. Yeah, I call that close. But we're in. I got no stinking... Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Oh, I never even saw the light switches. Hidden. There we go. How do you like that? Owned the place for 2.5 years. I never even noticed the light switch. Oh, cool beans. Lots of good insulation. It was on sale. Buy 3, get a $100 gift card, or buy 3, get 1 free, or buy 3, get 1 free, or something like that. Or buy 4, get a $100 gift card. How's the gas in this? Still smells like gas. Hard to believe. Crank this baby up. Oh, that's a hard pull. Jeez. I like the ones now that you put a drill on to crank them. Sounds ready to rock and roll. This thing's only got a couple hours on it. Junk. Cobwebs. Canada Geese. Alright, here's my very nice weed whacker. Yardman. I have two of these. Bought them for $100 at Big Lots. One of them, the cable broke. Cable is $60 for a new cable, and the whole thing was $100. 4-cycle. Like it. Works well. But the seat got broken down or deteriorated or ruined by the ethanol. Boy, so no ethanol gas for me. Brake parts cleaner. Someone told me I should only use carburetor cleaner in a carburetor. It won't attack the rubber and the seals, but I ran it so it flushed through. But and somebody else said it's 99% kerosene. Well, I don't believe that. Definitely don't believe that. But it was buy one get one free, so $3 or something, or $4 BOGO. Buy one get one free, so they were $2 each or $1.50 each. They were cheap. I bought tons of it, so I'm going to fill up with insulation and head off to see my contractor. Maybe I'll sneak into the warehouse right over there and get that BMW cranked up. I've been on a site called E46. It's a model E46. There's an E39, E50, whatever it is. E46 is the 320 series. And they discuss all the ills, the power sunroofs that never work, and I'll put the camera over here. They discuss the power sunroofs. Junk. Total junk, they say. And the radiators, when the water pump goes, you're better off putting a new radiator in. A Bayer radiator. Sounds like it comes right from Germany, not from China. Because the plastic necks crack with regularity. The rear upper control arm mounts, maybe that only applies. Oh, I got an all-wheel drive. I'm not sure if the upper control arm for the axle differential. I'm not sure, but they discuss the bushings that go bad in 80,000 miles. Yeah, 130,000 kilometers, and you're changing all kinds of parts that normally would last 200,000 miles on a Japanese car. There's no question that the BMW is not as long-lived as the Japanese, even though mine has close to 160,000 miles. I'm close my back window. I gotta close it because it's pouring rain. So they discuss the bushings, the radiator, use a VDO Siemens fuel pump, and change the filter, and there's a vapor separator for the oil that has to be changed. And I bet you mine hasn't been changed, which is why I've got the fumes that left deposits. Oops. I've got deposits inside my valve cover gasket leaks, which certain parts of the vehicle are regular expected maintenance, and other parts are less than adequate life. So you read this stuff and you think the vehicles will never go 100,000 miles. In fact, they do. It's just people that want their vehicles to perform as they were engineered. Look at that radio swinging from the wire. It's a good wire, it doesn't break. Had a few before that just touch them and they break. So, I'm pretty sure that I would have been doing less work if it was a Subaru, based on what I'm reading. I wish my tailgate would operate from here. Oh, actually it does with a key turn now. I had some wiring done and the guy screwed up and disconnected my always on tailgate. It's supposed to run even with the key off, no key in the ignition. I've got to have the key forward to my tailgate, which is a real pain in the butt. And I brought it to his attention. He said, "Oh no, I checked on the blah blah blah, the manual," and I said, "No, you're wrong, buddy. I'd like my interior to work with the key off, but it's supposed to have the exterior." I'm going to unhook this so I don't bust this little string. Oops, wrong direction. I'm going to talking on the radio yesterday about words, new words. Remember the word ain't? I first heard that word on the Lucy show. Ain't. It's considered a slang word. I guess that's good enough. Maybe I'll just walk up to the BMW now and look at it quickly. Then I'll drive this thing out of the garage later. Oh, rain, rain, go away. I'm going to sprint through the rain and I'm going to shield the camera with my baseball cap. And I can't even get by here because it's running off into the grass here and there's no place to tiptoe on the high spot. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Did it. Did it. And the contractor wants the insulation so he can strap the ceiling, and there goes my radio again. No matter which way I hook it. Whew. Did it. I can't crank up this thing. The battery charger died and my ancient batteries are dead. We know that the snowblower start. There's my 66 Corvair Corsa Fitch Sprint. Lights are right there. BMW! Oh yeah, I was poking around, looking at different things. So they discuss the F connector there, breaks when you play around with the intake hose, get a new F connector. It's a pretty simple repair. There's the intake hose, cracks underneath. Check that carefully. Got a big self-tapping screw sticking right there. The radiator neck breaks. They said just when you change the water pump, which is right there somewhere, they recommend getting a new radiator. So I have to make sure I don't get a Chinese radiator. Don't want no stinking Chinese radiator. Then we have plastic connectors. And there's the air conditioning compressor. And there's the oil filter here. And there's some gasket. There's the valve cover gasket. And maybe this is the separator. The fumes. Cyclonic chamber. Maybe this is the separator that they were discussing to get a new one or a new something. Or something was 4 hours of labor for a simple part. Now I forget. I have to go back and print all this stuff because I forgot what they said. But this is definitely not a rust belt driven car because there'd be rust on these bolts. This rad support would be all rusty, like the tiny bit of rust that's happening on the hood latch. I gotta get these grills attached. There's probably a fix to this. Maybe a little springy system. That's no good. But this car is way too clean to have been driven in the salt. Way too clean. Somebody went away for the winter. Can't believe they parked it because the mileage is so high. Got 160,000 in 10 years. It was sold new in Houston, but that doesn't explain the rust-free condition if it was here all these years. I know they use superior metals and superior rust proofing, but everything rusts. It's just almost nothing. Almost nothing. And they discussed the suspension bushings in the back and the front. You read this stuff and you think that the vehicle's going to last 80,000 miles and you just junk it. Upper control arm bushings. Oh, listen to that rain. Where's the upper control arm bushings? Yeah, there's a bit of rust on that rear sway bar bracket. The rear differential is a little ripe. Not rotted, but heavy scale. It is a double-sided fuel pump, half there and half above the muffler somewhere. I wish there was more light here. I have a better light in the Suburban, but I forgot it. When I go back, I'm leaving to bring the insulation because they need it. Needs one rear shock, a Sachs rear shock. This one's not leaking, but the driver's side one, junk. I'll just change one. I don't have the money for two. Diaphragm on the muffler. Rear suspension mount. Axle mount. Where's the control arm bushings? There's the lower one. Axle support bushing. Not too rusty. Ah, these frustrating lights. Alright. Woo! Ah, there goes the radio again. Sunroof. They said the sunroof is total junk. And I don't know where the fuse box is. Beep, beep. In the glove box. There's something in there. I can't get to it right now. Can't get to it right now. At least I'll crank it up. Whee! All the lights. Oil service 30,000 miles ago. Inspection 158,949. Service engine soon. Crank that baby up! Oh, I just heard that exhaust thing go boom. Maybe the valve is normally open. Hang on a second. The valve is normally open, and then it closes when you start the engine. When it gets vacuum or electrical signal. Beep! Hang on. Oop, got a tray here I can rest this on. Yep, I started to go chink. Needs a little fluid film. Chink. Chink. Yep, it's open now. The light's flickering, but you can see it. You watch that valve close. Bring her up! Having fun, huh? And now when I turn off the engine, the little valve opens. Hey, you want that? Bring her up! Thing I have to discuss. Come on. Open. The things we have fun with, huh? Next thing I want to discuss with you guys. Ooh, I dropped my key. My spare key to my house. Next thing I want to discuss is this key business. I need a new key. So this has got a little button gizmo in it to unlock the doors or whatever. Yep. How do you like that? Can't get into it now. Yep. Gotta hold it maybe. Wonderful. you hold it locked. Oh, it rolls all the windows up. Yeah, I read something to that effect. If you hold the key open, it does nothing. But watch this. Watch this. Of course, the windows don't work now because there's no key in the ignition. I'm running out of time here. I'm making a 20-minute video. Window down. Whoop. Now take the key to the ignition. When you hold it in the lock direction for 5 seconds, windows go up. That unlocks it. But you can't lower the windows. Huh, tailgate. But what I wanted to know was why it doesn't unlock the doors. Oh, when you take the key out, it locks the doors. So how do I unlock the doors? Anyhow, the question was, I've only got a minute 45 seconds left. The question was, I just want to get a spare key. A spare key. I want to get a spare key. Probably 3 of them. And I went on eBay and they're 20 bucks or they're 60 bucks for a valet key or this key or a master key or the 160 from the dealer. You have to program them. You can get a valet key and put your chip into it. I just want keys that open the door and maybe start the engine. So which ones do I get? Oh, it's too confusing. Too confusing. And if you want to get the keys made at the dealer, you got to show them the title or proof of ownership and whatever. So that's it. It's pouring rain, and I got work to do on this Bimmer. But I'm happy with it. Just needs some repairs, like every old POS. And there's the Corvair. What body shop it'll end up at? Who knows? Ooh, tailgate's open. Wonder if that light goes off. No rust there. Luckily. Oh, the window opened. Cool beans. No rust there. Just a tiny bit. Just starting. Just a little bit. Mangled. I need a new rubber seal there. Junkyard. Got Bimmer? I got my BMW. Have you?